So I was having a kind of depression because everything that I know in this life, it's just gone. And I thank God for rap music because it really saved my life. It made me the man who I am today. And it's the reason why I'm talking like English like that. It's rap music, you know what I'm saying? It got me a job in the future. I mean, everything good in my life, it's related to rap music somehow, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like God sent me this music to discover it so he can save me, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, it is God's plan. Mac Drilla. My name is Kerim, actually. I'm 23 years old. I'm from Casablanca. I've been a rapper since, I don't remember actually, is it like 2010 or maybe like 2012? A lot of people been think that I used to live in the US, but actually I've never had the chance to leave this holy land. So yeah, the reason why I'm speaking English like that, because I discovered hip hop culture in a really young age, and I really was passionate about this culture because I feel like I discovered something huge. In that era, when I discovered rap music, it was not really known in my country because it was an outside culture, you know what I'm saying? Because in our country, we only have Shabi and people like listen to that stuff like on a daily basis. So rap music was like a little bit strange kind of music because people were not open to this kind of culture like back in the days. So I was way ahead of my age. So I remember I used to go to the CD dude. I was like, yeah, do you have Tupac and Notorious CDs? It was like, yeah, I have them. But who sent you? I was like, no, that's for me, man. I like this shit. It'll be like, you? How the fuck did you discover the shit in the first place, bro? You're just like 12 years old. Like, who showed you that? I mean, do your parents know? Are your parents aware of this? I mean, he talked to me like rap it's a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? Because we're a religious country. And back in the days, in the musical videos, they used to have like girls and stuff, you know what I'm saying? The really intimate shit going on. And from my age, it was like dangerous to watch this kind of stuff because you were just like a child, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to watch cartoons and SpongeBob and shit, not J-Roll and stuff. So that was the turning point that actually made me learn English because I remember the first word that I learned is nigga because I keep hearing it a lot in music. I was like, nigga, F that, nigga, F that. So I went there searching, and I know like nigga, it's like related to black people. When you call them nigga, it's a curse, you know what I'm saying? So it started with this word, you know what I'm saying? So I eventually ended up like translating all the verse because when I translate those verses, then I was inspired in a different way, you know what I'm saying? Because it made me curious more to know about this culture, like why those people like rapping about such problems. And eventually I was curious as fuck to know like this culture because I feel like that music made me feel good, you know what I'm saying? It made me feel different among like kids in my age, you know what I'm saying? Because I learned English just so I can understand like what this music is all about. Because at a point I become obsessed with rap music. Like I sleep with earphones in my ears. You know, I woke up. The first thing I do is to play rap music and start imagining and stuff like, oh my God, like yeah, I'm cool and I'm undefeated. That was actually the reason why I learned English because I didn't continue my studies. I just like I dropped out of school since the first year in high school, and I wasn't studying English back in the day. So I just learned it from music, and then I ended up to buying a dictionary. So I buy the dictionary just so I can translate the lyrics. But the problem is those lyrics were in slang. So sometimes I could not find like the words in the dictionary. So I went there on a web so I can understand like what's this like talking all about. I mean, with days and months and years like listening to that stuff, I mean, automatically you will like understand the whole concept, even if you don't understand it 100%. The reason why this mixtape is actually a tribute to all the people who lost their houses, including my family, my friends, my neighbors that I grow up with. They give us like 1 week notice, and so they can evacuate every family from the hood, so they can wreck it down later. In my neighborhood, like people actually really poor. They're not gonna afford like go rent a house or guarantee a better future for their lives. Why? Because they were just living in peace. And one day it would like, bam, you need to get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, they don't care about you. They don't care about your studies. They don't care about your work. Because, for example, you're not even like existed for them. So I think I'll never like forget this scene as long as I'm gonna live. And I really feel bad about it, because if you go down to your house and you found your mom's crying and you ask her what's wrong, for example, if she told you like somebody hit her, what's the first thing you're gonna do? Of course you're gonna kill him. But the reason behind your mom's crying is somebody did something bad to her, you know what I'm saying? But you cannot fight that guy who did that thing to your mom, because he got more power than you do, and he got more position than you do, and he got all the unnecessary things to send you ass in the bunker, you know what I'm saying? I decided to do something for them, you know what I'm saying? So this mixtape is actually, it's my own way to resist against authorities, because if they have guns and if they have power, if they have money, I only have a pen, you know what I'm saying? And I cannot like resist, like talk about stuff like explicitly, because that will eventually get me locked up. And trust me, I don't want that, especially at this moment, because I'm taking care of my family and shit. So I decided to do something for them in my own way. Since I'm a rap artist, I decided to resist. How? I'm not gonna go fight with the authorities, because that's not a fair fight, you know what I'm saying? Because they got money, they got powers, they got guns, they got all the possible ways so they can get you locked up and shut your mouth forever. So, but the only thing that I did know is the pen is a mighty weapon. So this is the weapon that I'm relying on, so I can speak this case and be for my people and do something for my people. When you grow up in the hood, people start giving you like, start having bad ideas about people in the hood. They took like bad impressions. They think like every guy is from the hood. He either be a robber or a thief or a gangster or some drug dealer, but they don't know like not all the people are the same, you know what I'm saying? And I'm the perfect example for that. You know what I'm saying? I've been grinding my whole life in that hood, you know what I'm saying? I had opportunities to go rob and go steal and go do all the nastiest shit, but I decided to choose a correct path, you know what I'm saying? Because my mom, she used to be the reason why I didn't go out and mix with those gangsters, because I remember her saying to me like, I'm the one that she got, you know what I'm saying? She relying on me because I'm the man of the house, you know what I'm saying? So I always like took her advice. Whenever like people come to me and be like, yeah man, let's go rob, let's go do some shit, I was like, nah man, I ain't into that shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that shit gonna get me locked up and gonna make my mom cry. And all the things that gonna make my mom cry, trust me, I want that shit. Why I decided to do rap in English and not in Arabic? Because in Arabic, when you're gonna rap in Arabic, your audience is gonna be limited, you know what I'm saying? Because not the whole world can understand like Derija. So that's why I did like all my songs in English, because I've been inspired by the African American culture, the hip hop culture in general. So I wanted to contain that like that style, you know what I'm saying? Because the first one who ever like spit on a mic, it was like an English dude. It was like an American dude. So when you hear an American dude, you're gonna know like he's talking in English. So the English is the correct language so you can rap about, because this is the first language who ever like rapped about. So yeah. In my lyrics, if you go down, if you like search every verse, okay, me and my brothers, they took our cover. That means I'm talking about me and my family, my friends, all the people that I grew up with. They took our cover, that means they took our house. You know what I'm saying? Because it wasn't even a house, because it was just the cover, because you can make houses like that just by the help of your parents or the help of your friend, you know what I'm saying? They fuck with my mama. They fuck with my mama, that means they made my mama cry, you know what I'm saying? Because at that day, I remember like my mom, she used to cry like a crazy, you know what I'm saying? She used to hug all of their neighbors, and she don't know what got into her. They took on my bed, they fuck with my head. Yeah, nigga, they wrecked my shelter. Yeah, so they wrecked that shelter who kept me hiding for all these years. Even if it was humble, like they just came and wrecked it down just like that. They did it all clean. I mean, they did it all clean. They got enough feds to send my ass to the bunker, you know what I'm saying? They did all that shit, you know what I'm saying? And they have all the type of authorities to send your ass back in the fucking jail, you know what I'm saying? Because if you talk to talk to them like, why did you do that? You don't have the right to do that. As they think they know what's the best for you, which is completely wrong. Me and my brothers, they took our cover. It led us to suffer, to die in the hunger. They fuck with my mama. They fuck with my bed. Yeah, nigga, they wrecked my shelter. They did it all clean. They got enough feds. Yeah, to send my ass to the bunker. But I'm smiling up like Mr. Bean. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like, smiling up like Mr. Bean. When I'm turning this shit like a Chesler. A Chesler is actually a car. When I'm turning this shit, when I'm turning this shit from problems to music, you know what I'm saying? Like a swerve into that Chesler. I swear myself so clean. I swear myself so clean, that means I've never been behind bars, you know what I'm saying? I've always been a good citizen. I've always like dodged problems, you know what I'm saying? Whenever like something bad, I just like, no, I shouldn't fuck with that. Okay, I'm gonna start with Notorious B.I.G. because that guy, RP Notorious, like, that guy used to be a wizard, you know what I'm saying? He used to be like a big word manipulator. Like when you because all the rappers like can sound the same. Like only a few have a specific touch. And he was like really good. If he's trying to send you a message, trust me, you're gonna get that message in an artistical way. You know what I'm saying? He's not gonna force you like, yeah, you're gonna listen to it. No, he's gonna make you curious to understand what's gonna go next. Okay, the second one is Mobb Deep. Yeah, Mobb Deep. I used to fuck with Mobb Deep so good. I remember that the song, the Shock Ones. Yeah, the day I discovered the Shock Ones, I still listen to that song 24 hours. Like imagine 24 hours I'm listening to the same song, like repeat, on repeat, on repeat, on repeat, because I feel that, you know, I feel that energy that he's trying to send. So number three, I have 50 Cent. Yeah, 50 Cent. Oh my God. I remember like 50 Cent back in the 2000s, he was popping, you know what I'm saying? He was like the perfect example of the gangster rapper, you know what I'm saying? He used to be like big nigga with the tattoos and chain, you know what I'm saying? I used to look at him, I was like, damn, this guy is a badass, you know what I'm saying? I might be like, go start working out and get some chats just so I can end it up like him. So Uncle Snoop and Dr. Dre are gonna be 4 because I always fucked with their flow, and I always liked the way of living, like California dude, you know what I'm saying? Rolling in the Chevy, lowriders and stuff. I really fuck with that. So the 5th one is gonna be Akon, because Akon is the African dude who eventually went to the States and talk about the misery and talk about the shit that he lived in Africa. So I respect that dude so much because he did a lot of stuff for his community. And I'm sorry if I forgot any of those rappers because I have a lot of people in mind, so yeah.